Hello guys, this is the Gaming Revolution here and welcome back to an all new Black Ops Cold War video. Today Trek have given us even more information on the mid-season 2 Reloaded update, and they have also said that the roadmap will be releasing early next week. I know a lot of people are anxiously awaiting for that. In all honesty, I don't think we're going to see many surprises. It seems like we're pretty much just going to receive what we already know is coming. But Trek did release a blog post detailing what exactly is coming in the mid-season update. They said, with all new ways to play 6v6, 2v2 and 3v3 in multiplayer, along with the launch of Outbreak, 56 new skill tiers and zombies, new Dead Ops Arcade updates, 5 new weapons, 50 new season challenges, and 100 tiers of Battle Pass content, there's been something new to enjoy every week since Season 2 kicked off, and that was just the first half. Next week's mid-season update will bring more new content to multiplayer and zombies, including Miami Strike, which is a new close quarters 6v6 variant of the original Miami map, but now set at daytime, and the map is a lot smaller, and they've changed the layout so that it plays a lot better. I talked about that the other day though. We did also get some preview footage of it, and we have received a new image of the map today, but yeah, I've already talked about it in my prior video. However, we have some new information on the Mansion gunfight map, which is going to be available for 2v2 and 3v3. So we've received the preview screen for it, and it is going to be based off of the Cuba campaign mission from the game. So yeah, we've already seen this map before, it's just been stripped from the campaign. I do think that this is a smart idea. So the location is Havana, Cuba, and it's set on the 13th of March 1981. The description says, intel indicates that Perseus has smuggled a stolen green light nuke in Havana. So yeah, if you've already played the campaign, you're going to be pretty familiar with this map. I think it's exactly the same pretty much. I do think that it is smart that they're taking spots from the campaign and releasing them as multiplayer maps. I've seen a lot of people complaining about reused assets, but this is something that is time effective, and it means that we will be seeing new content, because at the end of the day, the maps are going to play very differently inside of multiplayer as opposed to in the campaign. They did also say that obviously Go Over, that we can already play in Outbreak, is going to be added to multi-team in multiplayer, and we are also going to be seeing the addition of the massive new nighttime Sanatorium region in Outbreak and much more. As he said, they said head over to Trek's Twitter to preview all 3 upcoming multiplayer maps this week. So I don't think we're going to be seeing any more multiplayer maps coming. A lot of people have been speculating about remastered maps and stuff like that, but I'm hoping that with the Season 2 mid-season update announcement at the beginning of next week, they might announce some content that's going to be coming a bit later in the season. But this season is a lot shorter than Season 1, so we might not see any other surprises, to be honest, past the mid-season update. We will just have to wait and see. So far it just seems like we're going to be seeing the daytime version of Miami, the Mansion gunfight map from the campaign, and the Galova multi-team map that we can already preview in Outbreak. So technically speaking, all of this content has been seen before in the game in some way, shape or form, but I don't really care about this, to be honest. Interestingly though, they haven't mentioned anything about the weapons coming in the mid-season update. We do know that the ZRG 20mm sniper rifle is going to be coming, but they never mentioned it in this blog post, so I'm assuming that it is going to be coming with the mid-season update. And by the way, I know I've mentioned this in plenty of videos, but as you guys know, the mid-season update is expected to release next week on the 1st of April / the 31st of March, depending on which time zone you are in. There is also a big weapons balancing update coming with the mid-season update. So Trek tweeted, tuning scheduled for the following weapons next week, and the full patch notes will be releasing on Monday that I will be sure to cover on my channel. So yeah, you can read all of the changes that are going to be coming to certain weapons. We don't know the specific changes, we're going to have to wait until they release the patch notes. There will of course also be 2 new operators coming at some point, which are Reverse and also Wolf. The next thing that I want to mention is that the zombies have moved to the bank in Warzone today, and for some weird reason, yet again, it's still at 5%. On screen right now, you can see the full blog post from Call of Duty's website. I will leave a link to it down in this video's description as well. I don't even want to talk about this, to be honest though, because I hate this event. As I've said in countless videos, stuff is just happening way too slowly, and I do hope that things start to progress very soon, and start to get a bit more exciting, because it does seem like by the time we see the nuke event happen and we transition to the new Euro Mountains map in time for the release of Season 3, which is currently scheduled for the 21st/22nd of April, depending on which time zone you're in, by that time, the zombies will have been in Verdansk for literally 2 months. That's how boring this event is. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why they thought this would be a good idea either. It's just happening way too slowly. And I still don't understand why the outbreak is still only at 5%. I've seen a lot of people in the community complaining about this event, so I do hope that for future events they will learn from these mistakes that they've made with the zombies in Verdansk. Because a lot of people are complaining. Pretty much no one is hyped for the nuke event anymore because this has killed all of that momentum. They did tweet out saying that the threat level is severe and the objective is to eliminate. But yeah, the zombies are just moving location every single week and nothing is really happening. But Trek just announced a huge new feature for zombies. They said, coming to zombies next week, apply any blueprint you own to your weapon in the pause menu. This is huge. This is a really cool feature. So you're going to be able to apply any of the blueprints that you own to your weapon mid-game, as opposed to it being, you know, pre-game. I think it would be better if there was an option so that you could just set default blueprints whenever you receive them in the game prior to the game actually launching. I think that should be a feature, as opposed to it just being available in the pause menu. And it's good that they're adding this feature for blueprints, but I do think that Trek are probably going to further update this feature to allow you to apply camos to your weapons in zombies as well, including your pack-a-punch weapons. I think that feature is coming because they have the groundwork for it with this blueprints feature, and I feel like they could make this work in the same way, but for camos instead. So I'm sure it will be available for camos sometime further down the line. Maybe Trek just don't have it fully working just yet. I definitely think that is going to be coming sometime soon though. And yeah, that's pretty much all of the new information we have received. There's been a bunch of playlist updates to Warzone and Black Ops Cold War and stuff like that, but I just thought I would talk about what is up and coming. But this is a huge feature that people have been asking for, and I think it's going to be a lot more beneficial when the camos feature comes, because right now you can only apply camos to your loadout weapon, so it's pointless unlocking Dark Ether and stuff like that. So I do think that they're going to update this feature so that it's also going to work for camos. Anyways, thank you for watching the video, make sure to subscribe if you're not around here for the latest and greatest Call of Duty news and information. So anyways, thank you for watching, and bye.
So the ZRG 20mm, yes, it's in the name, 20mm. It's a pretty massive ordnance to be firing, larger than any other sniper rifle in the game. So as you might imagine, this is the highest damage sniper rifle in Cold War. This is going to kill enemies anywhere above the waist. So you get that shot on target with this thing, and it's good night. So this is pretty scary to put out a big sniper rifle like this that's this powerful. We have a lot of skilled snipers out there. So on the flip side, you're going to have to make sure that that shot counts.